What defines a successful senator to you? Provide examples of who you look to for leadership.
Right now, I don't have anyone that I look to for leadership. There isn't any in Washington, D.C. And in my personal opinion is that they should all be voted out of office. The only, I guess the person that I lean to the most is myself, because I have developed a successful company for the past 32 years, and that has been very successful, and I wouldn't change a bit of it. And so, but I don't put any credence into the political side. I think we need to return government to a business environment.
Using spiritual and/or philosophical sources, cite a couple of passages on life and/or leadership that you feel have helped shape your core personality and approach to politics.
Well, the only thing that I know is that God is our sole guidance in everything that we do. He blessed me with the best woman in the world, and I thank God for everything that I have, and so I owe him everything. And so I would just say that we need to get back to praising God and thanking him for all that he has done for us.
Thank you. What do you view as an appropriate and healthy ratio of federal to state dollars in Missouri's annual budget?
Well, federal dollars to state dollars. I know there is a breakdown that the state receives from the federal government. I think that should be broken down equally amongst all states and should be distributed in that manner, not on a political basis or earmarks or things of that kind. That is unconstitutional. And I just think that all states should receive their fair share. And for example, public transportation, I believe the federal government should totally take care of, because public transportation is one of the most important aspects of all the people in the state of Missouri, and it needs to be provided for.
Thank you. If the vote were taken today, would you vote for the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act?
No, I wouldn't, because it's too much government. Government is basically dictating how you should use that money, and that's nonsense. The government, first of all, is broke, and it needs to define what it needs to do as far as what it can do, and that is taking care of the military, and it's for transportation and things of that kind. And that is all. We don't need the foreign aid and all this sort of thing. I think that should be curtailed, but that's...
Okay. Would you vote to end farm subsidy programs?
I believe I would, primarily because, once again, we don't have the money in government to justify that expenditure. And basically it's welfare. And welfare, I'm totally against welfare. You accomplish things, or people accomplish things through hard work, and nobody gives you anything unless they want something in return. And the government wants a lot in return, and that's why I don't believe the subsidies really work.